about pray for the end. Before I get started with that, turn towards the east and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Say Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, who we endure all things for, and Shalom to all Akim, Wa Akwafim, who believe in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Unto the better end, I say yet again, Shalom. So we should be praying for the end consistently every day. That should not be something that's like out of the ordinary that we just can't seem to grasp. If you want to get out of this society, this wicked, evil world, which is going to be destroyed at some point in the near future, but if we continue to pray for the end, the sooner we can get the fuck out of here. Because this society is not for us. It's never been for us. And the more we pray for the downfall of Babylon the Great and all these wicked nations right along with it, the faster we can usher in the kingdom of heaven. And shalom to Brother Mashak, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. Let me go straight into it. In Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yeah, we are mad. We are angry. We hate this place. We're very wise. We understand the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We understand righteousness. We know what's righteous from what's wicked. And we don't want any part of this society, because all it does embrace wickedness, death, destruction of a people, especially our people being the Hebrew Israelites. And you best believe our people don't see any problem with this society, as much as they want to talk about that they want to protest, they want to go out of their way to find solutions to their current world problems. They really don't care about all of that. The reality is the Hebrew Israelites don't care about getting out of their oppressors' oppression. They love this society, and that's why we have to make sure that we're doing our part, because there's no way that our people, who happen to be the 2/3, care about their actual solution to being in this wicked, evil society. If it was up to our own people, they would want to stay in Babylon the Great. That's a fact. And shalom to Brother Angel Padilla, Kabak Shana, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. Brother, you bringing out the precepts that I'm going to bring out, bro. You got to take it easy. I'm going to get that, bro, very soon. Again, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And our people have been given so many different gifts from their oppressors. They've been given financial benefits, social benefits, and that's still not enough for our people. Yeah, they will look at that as something that's beneficiary to their lives, but ultimately it's literally their own detriment. The fact that they have to look to another group of people, a whole different nation, that has no best interest in their hearts but their own destruction, both financially, morally, socially, economically. Our people have become dependent on a system that doesn't care about them. And it's all going according to plan, because this is exactly what our oppressors want. They want us to be dependent on them. Now, if we lack no knowledge, if we had no knowledge of self, no knowledge of righteousness, of course, we would be a prey to them. But we're not prey anymore. We know who we are. We know that we are the Hebrew Israelites, the greatest people on this planet. And we're going to take control of our whole entire earth at some point in the near future in the kingdom of heaven. But that can only come by action, by putting in the effort, because this society is not going to go down without us chanting down, singing down Babylon the Great. Khan Malak, Elo, I got a big excited, my trigger finger itchy. It's all good, bro. The Wadi Al-Bashim shot for the precept, though. Verse 8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. You see that? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And you best believe since Babylon the Great started in 1776, it's been just non-stop hell for our people. And we're coming to a close to that hell. We're coming to a close to our oppression. We're coming to a close of all the unrighteous dealings and all the riches gotten by deceit and vanity, and literally the whole destruction of our people is going to come crumbling down. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. We're very patient. We are literally putting the most patience that we've ever done in our lives towards the kingdom of heaven. And shalom to Athena Padril, Yahweh Shem Shai Brakatah, sister. Shalom. Again, better is the end of a thing than the beginning of it. And we're ushering in the kingdom of heaven. Slowly but surely, we're getting there through patience. And that patience is what we need to usher in the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna come. It's literally right there. We just have to continue to put in the effort for our God. And we gotta pray more. More spiritual feasts should be happening in our daily lives. More spiritual awakening should be happening in our daily lives as it pertains to scriptures, as it pertains to how we conduct ourselves in righteousness in this current world. And that's why we got to continue to sow to the spirit, because we're so close to this end, man. It's not even funny. Let me get this. In the book 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 24. Oh, hear the prayer of thy servant and give ear to the petition of thy creature. And we are the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Nobody is doing the work that we're doing. That's why we have to continue to really put in as much effort, as much exertion, that energy, that whatchamacallit, just that vibration of our God upon this earth. Again, oh, hear the prayer of thy servant and give ear to the petition of thy creature, because we are the creatures of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. For while I live, I will speak, and so long as I have understanding, I will answer. And what are we doing right now in this time? We're in the time of war, and we're in the time of uplifting our voices to our people of what's to come. Let me get this in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 8. Let me start at verse 1 for context. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Let's jump down right into it. A time to, well, actually, let me get this, verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And Babylon the Great was born, again, in 1776. And now it's the time for it to die. And we're chanting down the destruction of Babylon the Great. And shalom to brother Karatazak. Yahweh Shem Yahushai Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. Again, it was born. Now it's the time for this wicked, evil society to fall. And it's going to fall harshly. We're jumping down to verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. And we're in the time of hating. We're in the time of literally embracing the hate. We're being hated on for doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we're also placing that same hate against this wicked society by chanting down all the wickedness that happens upon this earth. A time of war and a time of peace. And we're clearly in the time of war. There's no doubt about it. Because it's been a constant war between the good and the evil, Jacob and Esau. And this whole world just lies in wickedness, and it's not going to get any better. It's only going to magnify itself when it comes to the worsening, if that's even a word, of this entire current world order. And only the kingdom of heaven, things are actually going to be back where they're supposed to be, in righteous order. Let me go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 25. For while I live, I will speak. We are speaking. And so long as I have understanding, I will answer. Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, and that's the Hebrew Israelites, but on them which serve thee in truth. And we have to worship Yahweh in spirit and in truth. That's plain. Let me read it again. For while I live, I will speak. And so long as I have understanding, I will answer. And we've heard the calling of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, because our people's sins have literally reached the heavens. They've gotten very bad over time, and they're not going to get any better, because they still have the same spirits from the ancient world, even from ancient Egypt, still worshiping all the sun gods, the moon gods, all these various gods, but our true God, which is crazy. That's nuts. The same gods that are not going to deliver you in Jacob's trouble, but that's for another topic. Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth. And that's what we do on a daily basis, maintaining our integrity in the land of our captivity. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies in afflictions. And you best believe we're being afflicted every single day. The spirit against the flesh and the flesh against the spirit. And Shalom to the descendant of Jacob. Yahweh Shem Shai Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. Gotta check in while on the clock. Shalom, family. You do what you gotta do, bro. If you can do it, go right ahead. I be watching brothers when I be at my job too. It's the same way. If I get the chance, cause I be dealing with Amalek, and Amalek is just some disgusting rat that I have to work under. But it's all good. We have to deal with that. But with the knowledge we have, it's all good. Because I know I'm better than them. And they know that I got that spirit. And I'm not gonna allow them to fuck with me. But I move with wisdom, of course. Reading on. Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies in afflictions. And the wicked of the heathen, they have every type of device that is literally set against the Hebrew Israelites. Best believe that. And they're doing whatever they can to keep us down spiritually as a nation in every type of aspect. But we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We're not stupid. We see right through every single little intricate detail that you think you can do on the Hebrew Israelites. Those that have the ears to hear, they hear. Those that have the eyes to see, they're going to see. Think not upon those that have walked feebly before thee, but remember them which according to thy will have known thy fear. And we fear the Heavenly Father and his Son, because they are the end-all be-all for us. We have nothing in this society. I mean, what do we have? We have nothing. And that's why we should be praying for the end. Hey, shalom to Yawanathan. Yahweh Shem Shai Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. But let me keep going. Salakia. Verse 29. Let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts, but to look upon them that have clearly taught thy laws. And we've been keeping the laws to the best of our ability. We can't keep it perfectly, unfortunately, but we do rehearse the righteous acts as much as we can. We practice righteousness as much as we can. And we give honors, of course, to Yahweh Shai, who's the end of that law. Because without Yahweh Shai, we will be a destroyed people. And we better continue to put respect on Yahweh Shem Shai's name above all. This is Sirach chapter 35 and verse 17. The prayer of the humble pierced the clouds, until it come nigh, he will not be comforted and will not depart till the Most High Yahweh shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. We're not comforted until we see something bad happening upon this earth. Until we see things are slowly unfolding via prophecies, we're not comfortable here. And we should not be comfortable. I'm doing my very best to be comfortable with being uncomfortable as much as I can. Because if you find yourself feeling like this society is going to go on, you are just out of your mind. Speaking for myself too, man, because we cannot find any comfort here. This is literally the land of our captivity. There's nothing good here but complete utter destruction for our people. And nobody cares about us. That's a fact. Nobody cares about the nation of Israel but us. And that's why we pray. We continue to manifest the kingdom of heaven as best as we can with all our power. Sirach chapter 21 and verse 5. A prayer out of poor man's mouth reacheth to the ears of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and his judgment cometh speedily. So we're poor men. What do we have in this society? We have no authority. We have no banking system. We have no infrastructure. And if we do have infrastructure, it's not off our own means. We have to look to the other nations for these means. We have nothing. This society is literally the detriment for the Hebrew Israelite. And that's why we consistently pray as much as we can and remain patient as well, because we have nothing here. Everything is already being stored up for riches when it comes to the kingdom of heaven. But this society is going to fall, and it's going to fall terribly. And as long as we remain consistent with our prayers, nobody's going to do anything to us. Only the Lord is responsible for judgments. And the water Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that we really see things are manifesting when it comes to prophecies. Hey, Shalom to Brother Ariel, Yasharala, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatah, brother. Shalom, man. Let me check the precepts. Y'all always being on fire with the precepts, the water. Ecclesiasticus chapter 59 and verse 9. Then lifted I up my supplications from the earth and prayed for deliverance from death. And that's what we do. That's all we can do. We're literally worms. Let me get that actually. We're vulnerable. And another thing about it is that the fact that we know we're vulnerable, that we know that anything can happen to us, but we lean on the Lord for all the things that are required, that says a lot about us. Let me get it real quick. Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 14. Fear not. Thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. And that we only have one Redeemer, that's Yahweh. No, ain't nobody else going to save us. Who's going to save us? I mean, realistically speaking, who's going to save us? Our people will try and do their best to save themselves, but we can't even save our own selves. That's how bad we have it here. And that's why we got to pray, man, because there's nothing here for us. Nobody's here for us. All we can do is sow to the Spirit as much as we can and let Yahweh Bashem Yahushai follow suit with everything else, because we're just earth and ashes. Let Yahweh Bashem Yahushai work out everything when it comes to the carnal aspect of destroying this society. Let us sow to the Spirit so that we can really put ourselves in a great position in the kingdom of heaven on top of that. And let the rest of our people who love this society, let them perish, because they are going to perish. This, again, Sirach chapter 51 and verse 9. Then lifted I up my supplications from the earth and prayed for deliverance from death. And that's all we can do. We can make all our supplications heard as much as we can in the land of our captivity. I mean, what else can we possibly do? We can't go petition with a government official because they're total reprobates. They don't care about Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So what does doing anything carnally help with us? Nothing. And then you look at members of Sakari, they were helping with the Issacharites, trying to protest against the ICE agents going against them, deporting them. That's carnal, bro. What are you doing about that? That's not going to help nobody. If anything, that's going to help the Issacharites, because a terrible judgment is going to happen upon Babylon the Great. So it's better for them to get the hell out of here while they can. But, you know, you have carnal Israelites that can't see that. They're so focused on clout chasing and all this glamour and glory and self-exaltation. It's like, yo, the whole purpose of us being on this earth, and I'm speaking for myself as well, is to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else to it. Yes, you got a job. You have a certain responsibilities, like to pay your rent and all this other shit. That's all secondary. The Lord comes first. Because, again, what do we have here? There's nothing here for us. That's why we continue to make our supplications known to our God. Verse 12, for thou savest me from destruction and deliverest me from the evil time. And we're coming into evil times. That's so easy to get. Just look at how much pain the Lord is putting upon this earth and how much people can't handle it. Think about it. Destruction is coming and people are not ready for what's to come. They get their daily needs when it comes to ordering Uber Eats, going to their local deli, buying some water, buying some food. Just all these various, commodities at the tip of their hands, at the tip of their fingers. And now, all of that in due time is going to come to an end. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to bring down all the lofty people, all the proud people who think they're untouchable. Hey, get ready, because our prayers are being heard. We're poor people. We got nothing here. I mean, again, we got nothing here. So all we have is prayer, sowing to the Spirit, fasting, making our supplications known. That's it. And our job, which is to prophesy, of course. Therefore will I give thanks and praise thee and bless thy name, O Yahweh. We give all praises, honor, and glory to our God, because he's going to redeem us. He's the Holy One of Israel. Like it says in Isaiah chapter 31, our people have all their focus on Babylon, on Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And they don't consider that our God is making supplications with them, with the prophets out in the highways and hedges. They don't even, that's like something that they can't perceive. Actually, since we're on that topic, let me get it. Psalms 115 and verse 6. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. They that make are like unto them, so is everyone that trusted in them. And all people only trust in themselves. We can't deliver ourselves. It's impossible. How can we possibly do anything against our oppressor? He literally has us all calculated. We're dealing with a very deviant, a very calculated, menace, wicked, evil person. Well, really their whole nation as a whole, which is the nation of Edom. So you can't get out of their grasp. You can't get out of their hands. You have to look to the Lord for everything, no matter what. Because you're not going to deliver yourself. You can't, it's impossible. And I wish it was possible to really emphasize that to the nation of Israel, but they're not going to get it. It's impossible. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, and Shalom to Ashraka. Si se puede. Si se puede. Si se puede. Man, Issachar, Simeon, Asher, Naphtali, they not doing shit, bro. That's Si se puede spirit. That's the thing in the past. They're not doing nothing against Edom at all. It's not gonna happen. Si se puede. Let me look at the scriptures. Salakia. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 1. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai may have free course and be glorified, even as it is with you. And that's what we want. We want the message to spread out far and wide. Everybody should be hearing about us. That's why we go out where we can be seen by men. Not to be seen by men, but to glorify Yahweh Yahushai. Because that's what it all comes down to. We want to get out of here. And that's the end all be all. How can you say you're truly in the presence of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai if you're not literally being seen by anybody? It doesn't make sense, but let me just stay off topic off that. The focus is on prayer. We got to literally bring out the message. And nobody's going to get that but the elect. We understand that, of course. Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 13. The fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate. And that's promoted heavily all over Babylon and across the world. People really think that nothing's going to happen. Most people, at least if they have some understanding as to how this world works, they can see that look at all the signs. Even if they read the Bible just a little bit, they'll be like, yo, a lot of calamities are happening upon the earth. You have Donald Trump, Nero, making all these proclamations, making all these policies, and then he's writing and he's signing all these documents, and it just happens to be so full of corruption and full of tyranny, that it's like, how is this not Bible prophecy? And which it is. Everything he's doing is all literally geared towards Bible prophecy, especially Revelation chapter 17, where everyone is hating the whore, which is Babylon. Anybody with common sense can see this society is falling, and it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. But what does the nation of Israel focus on? Oh, let's get this money, bro. Oh, we got to get the bag. Yeah, like that's going to help us as a nation, because you're very selfish. That's why. Like that's going to help us as a whole. Yeah, let's get this money. Yeah, because you've been duped by Esau into thinking that money is going to help you in the current state that your people are in. And then he duped you yet again into thinking that this currency has any value. Anything outside the scriptures as it pertains to value when it comes to currencies is not true value. If it's not gold, silver, cattle, or land, it's not truly valuable. You are literally putting your whole confidence and trust in a piece of paper that's gonna fall, man. But the nation of Israel, they can't seem to get it because they're so focused on the carnal aspects of their lives instead of the spiritual aspects, which we promote, which is the spiritual side of everything, the spiritual side of righteousness. Jake don't care about each other. They just want to stunt on each other. Bro, man, we all know this, and that's a fact. All they want to do is stunt on the next nigga, the next spick, the next wetback, the next $5 Indian. Yo, I got this J's, son. I got this fresh shirt, bro. Yo, look at my J's, bro. Like, I'm just thinking this is our people though. And that proves that we are the people, because we are literally trying to up one of each other. We're the only people that do that. That's not normal. We hate each other. We want to stun on each other. And then we just have this evil eye towards our own people. And that's a curse. So who wants to... Yo, the nation of Israel is fucking crazy, bro. And shalom to Zakar Ban. Yahweh Shemiel Shai Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. Money, cars, and hope. Yo, you know what's crazy about that? I remember about 10, 15 years ago, my own cousin, a female cousin of mine, she told me that she believed in her mind that the whole, what men only want, period, is just exactly what you said, bro. Money, cars, and hoes. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, not really. No. I can understand in a carnal aspect, but on a spiritual aspect, no. That's not the end all be all. Really, the reason why we're on this earth is to serve the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. Ain't nothing else to it. But I remember that when she told me that, I'm like, but I never really thought about it like that. Not really. But that's the mindset of the nation of Israel. Especially our women who've been bamboozled into thinking these kinds of things, bro. People are kings and it's in their spirit to have good stuff, but they're going about it the wrong way. Exactly. Hey, the Wadi Alba Shemiel Shah, that was perfectly said, bro. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes is the same. Yeah. Exactly. They want to sow to the flesh, everything to the flesh, but never to the spirit. And that's why we have to pray so we can get the hell out of this society. It's not normal to be that way at all. Let me get this. In Isaiah 32:7, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Exactly. When we're showing you the right way, the righteous way, the thing that pertains to life itself. Oh no, we don't fuck with that stuff that you're talking about out there in the highways and hedges. You see, what Pastor said, that's the truth. Because he's a man of God. He's preaching, he's really in the scriptures. It's like, it's 2025, bro. Y'all still don't read your own Bibles. You have to let another man tell you how to conduct yourself in this current world, especially as it pertains to knowing who you are. Now, of course, we follow men, no doubt about it, because that's just the order of the world. But they have made their own pastor, their own priest, a deity. And that's why the Lord is just justified in killing a lot of you Israelites, because y'all are so hard-headed on believing in some bullshit Christianity, i.e. Christianity, and y'all not really like, y'all can't think for yourselves. You see, us brothers, the reason why we got into this truth, and of course, it's predestined, because we were able to think for ourselves. We looked at the information and we deciphered it and we understood it. And that's really just the spiritual side of it. And we only gain more and more spiritual understandings to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. But what the evil man says, he's more right, because what he says, it sounds more pleasant to the ears, and that's why the Lord is going to do away with you Israelites soon enough. 2 Ezra chapter 2 verse 13, go, and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. That's cold. The kingdom is already prepared for us. Adonai Tazak, I am of the elect, and you brothers that have been putting in effort and work, hey, Lord willing, we are the elect. Because somebody has to fulfill that role. Somebody has to fulfill that role of being saved, salvation, receiving that redemption. Because nobody deserves that just to get it. Somebody that's been putting in effort for our God and the true living power, they deserve everything that's good and that's righteous. And that's going to come to those who've been working and been putting in effort for Yahweh Shai's sake. Let me see this. Like crabs in a barrel. There you go. Just stuck in this rut, stuck in this mindset of, this. Literally, our people have just, it disgusts me, bro, just talking about it on top of it, because it's like, it's not really hard to understand what we're talking about. It's just that they've been, and then again, it all goes back to the spirit, the fact that the Lord blinded them on top of that. Of course, we get that, but it's like, I really can't get what we're saying, because it's not like this really hard theoretical equation that you can't seem to solve. But the nation of Israel, they're just so fixated on being wicked and just not wanting to understand our side of things. Crazy. Let me get True Brothers God again. Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 8. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good. And we love our souls. The fact that we found out what true wisdom is, we actually embraced our true heritage. We didn't allow anybody to just sway us into thinking that we're nothing else. No, we found out the information from the elders, our elders, and we've been ever since filled with such spiritual awakenings and spiritual rejuvenations as a result of what? Leaning on our God, because our God is our Redeemer. There's nobody else that's going to redeem us. All this carnal shit, money and cars and whatever, it's not going to help us. It's all just vanity, bro. Like King Solomon said it. It's all vanity. Like, what is there out here for us? Nothing. And our life is just a vapor. So that's why it's so imperative, and speaking for myself, yet again, focusing on the spiritual aspect, praying for the end of this place, for our captivity, for ourselves. Man, I can go on and on, brothers. Y'all already know. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This captivity is not our rest. We understand that. And it's falling. And it's falling hard. And we love the fact that it's falling hard. And nobody's going to be able to bring it up. That's also another thing. The Wadi Al-Ba Shimei Shai, ain't nobody going to make Babylon the Great again. No, we're going to build back better. No, all that shit is nothing but vanity. And the Lord is raising up his spiritual army. And then we're soon going to be hunters after the fishing has been done. And everybody who's ever had a problem with what we do, with everything that we believe in for our God, you're going to fall by the edge of the sword. And you're going to fall harshly at that. Because our prayers are being heard by our God. And he hears us because we truly believe in him. And nobody's going to stop us from believing in him. Not even our own selves. Let me get that since I'm talking about it. Romans chapter 8, verse 38. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, our Adawan. Nothing. It's impossible because we're so into the spirit. We don't care about this place. I don't give a fuck about my money like that, bro. I really don't care. Lose some, gain some, whatever. Because this society is going to crumble. And not only that, storing up riches in heaven. And all you brothers, y'all storing up riches in heaven. Your work is being literally magnified. And our works are bearing witness with this fact that this society is crumbling. Our prayers are being heard. The fact that we're putting curses on this land and putting curses on people when it's justified, that it's being heard, and they're going to fall even harshly over time. Because our God, he hears us. And nobody's going to do anything about it. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, that's Yahweh Shai, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. I don't love this life. There's nothing, again, nothing for the nation of Israel is out here. Just our demise as a people. Our people as a whole, they're lost. They have no understanding as to who they are. And some of them know about what we preach. They know about us prophesying, but they still want to stay in the world. 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in the circumcision. You might as well just go straight into the world at that point. Since you love this society so much, you love being oppressed, you love not having slaves, you love the fact that you have no sovereignty. This is the nation of Israel. Let me keep going. And the water for the precepts, brothers. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. We have no reason to be envious at these wicked ass people. Because their society is falling. They don't know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So who cares what they got? We have the faith. We have highly rich faith in our lives, man. They don't have that. They have they have all the riches. They have all this women. They have all the wealth, everything that their heart desires. But it's all in wickedness. You see that? It's all in wickedness, though. So you got everything you wanted. All our most wicked people, the Beyoncés, the Jay-Z's. Yeah, y'all got a lot of riches. Y'all got a lot of wealth. But it's all going to crumble down. Because we're making our prayers heard. We're making our prayers literally going straight to the throne of the Heavenly Father, of course, through Yahweh Shai. And then we're going to usher in the kingdom of heaven where true riches are going to reign, true wealth is going to reign, and the Israelites are going to subject everybody in due time. Verse 20, for there shall be no reward to the evil men. There you go. No reward for you evil ass men out here. You're all going to fall by the edge of the sword. And all you heathens, you're going to go into captivity. That's why I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say about anything. Because we already see the win. We got the W. The elect got the W, of course. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. All that power you think you got, yeah, that shit is all vanity. Y'all don't know what true riches is. The true riches is this wisdom and the wisdom of our God and his only begotten Son. Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And that's the end all be all for you wicked ass, man. All you Israelites that y'all so fully invested in Babylon, you're gonna feel the fire that we've been talking about for so long. The elders have been talking about for so long. You're going to feel that fury. And it's not going to be a quick death at that. You're going to feel every inch of atom in your body deteriorate. Your tongue is going to deteriorate. Your eye sockets are going to deteriorate. Your privy members are going to deteriorate. Your whole skin, which is a whole organ in itself, is going to deteriorate. And you're going to feel every ounce of pain. Just like it says in 2nd Ezra. They shall know death by pain. Proud. arrogant for no reason. But don't worry, the Lord has a treat for you. Sirach chapter 34, verse 12. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear Yahweh shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. And that's all we got. I know that's all I got. That's all we brothers got, you sisters that believe as well. That's all we got. There's nothing out here for us. Literally nothing. We are very, very, very rich in faith, very rich in confidence in our God, because we actually believe in him. He hears us, and he's hearing our supplications on a day-to-day basis. That's why we got to pray, bro. Pray consistently. And I'm speaking for myself too, not just preaching to the choir. If I'm saying something, I'm going to follow through with what I say as well. Because we got nothing here, and all we got is faith. Just like it says in Revelation. Let me get that. And that's the spirit, because just yesterday, Nero and this other piece of shit, Amalek, were talking about just protecting the nation of Israel, the Israeli state. All that shit is just blasphemy against the Lord. Let me get this. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. And I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. We're in tribulation, we're in poverty, and he sees our works. And our works are being manifested upon everybody. Everybody's going to know that the reason why this whole world is crumbling down, especially Nero, he knows exactly what's happening. Because the prophets of doom are telling you the destruction that's going to happen upon Babylon the Great and all across the earth. But thou art rich, because we're very, very, very rich in faith, very rich in confidence, very certain that the Lord is going to do exactly what he said he was going to do. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, which are the Amalekites, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And these people rule the current world. So why would you want anything to do with this place? Why would you want any riches in a society that's built upon death, enslavement, the lies that's been placed upon you as a people? Who wants to be part of that? I know I don't, but our people, they do. They want to be part of that. And that's just disgusting, bro. And that's a very, very wicked and selfish way of thinking. You wanting to be prosperous in a society that has no benefits for your own people, but the downfall of them. And you best believe that those who have a lot of power and a lot of authority, they can't share their wealth with the rest of our people. They cannot do that. If they do that, they're going to get lashes. They're going to get a lot of consequences as a result of that. Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify Yahweh, which is in heaven. That's what we do. That's what we want to do. That's what we should aspire to constantly do. Not hiding in some place where you can't be seen, man. Respectfully, bro, y'all people, y'all in GMS, y'all gotta learn how to literally get out in the highways and hedges. Not in some ballpark, not in a gazebo, not where people can't see you. Out there, really show your boldness for the Lord. Because the righteous are supposed to be bold as lions. Not in some freaking place where nobody can see you. Come on, man. Respectfully. That's all I'm saying. Man, shalom to Tahamwam Lab. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Brakatah, brother. Shalom, man. And I believe I already made my point. Just prayer, man. That's all we got to do, and that's all we need. And that's all we have. We have nothing here. There's nothing here for us. And if there is something for us, let me know. For you Christians out there talking about, oh, I'm a black Christian. You're the lowest life form in existence right now. If you're black Christian, you black Muslim, Hispanic Christian. When has Christianity ever helped us? When has Islam ever helped us? Do you know the history behind those things? You don't know, so you lack understanding. So you don't know who you're dealing with as a God. You're dealing with Shaitan. They don't even want to pray for the truth. They want to pray for vanity and all this other bullshit in the society, which is all going to crumble at some point, man. And that's the point right there. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. We don't care about the society. That's why we so focused on the heavenly things, the things of the spirit, the things pertaining to life itself, rejuvenation. There's nothing but death and wickedness all upon this earth. And let me get that actually. And I'm gonna close out soon. First John chapter 5, verse 19. And we know that we are of Yahweh, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And we know it's so clear. Oh, we embrace righteousness. We embrace everything that's all about life and the preservation of life. And you know what's crazy, bro? Christianity talks about, oh, I've been saved, or I'm going straight to heaven. Okay, if you've been saved and you're guaranteed to go to heaven, where Yahweh sits, while Yahweh Shai is, why don't you just murder yourself? Why don't you just delete yourself? Why don't you just kill yourself if you've already been saved? You don't have to deal with the calamities of this life. This life is very harsh as it is, according to them. If you have been guaranteed salvation, and your form of salvation is going straight to heaven, which we don't subscribe to none of that bullshit, but this is what they believe in. Why don't you just off yourself? Make yourself much more alive in the kingdom of heaven, as they want to proclaim as Christians, which is nuts. Crazy people, bro. This whole earth is about the preservation of life, and this whole world right now is doing the exact opposite of that. Knuckleheads, bro. And I'm gonna end it out here. Luke chapter 6, verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. You are guaranteed your consolation, which is what? Your utter wrath and destruction for mocking the prophets, mocking those who serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You're gonna receive your reward. Trust me. Let me get this before I close out. Salakia. Sirach chapter 27, verse 28. Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them. And a lot of people are very proud against us. They think, yo, what are these niggas doing out here? What we're doing is prophesying the destruction of Babylon the Great. That's actually what we're doing. We're telling you exactly what's going to happen to you and everybody that believes in this freaking society, bro. You're going to fall by the edge of the sword by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be an easy death. It's not going to be like, oh, we're going to walk into the sunset, go straight to the spirit world. You're not going straight to the spirit world like that, man. Again, death by pain is the end-all, be-all for all you wicked-ass people out there. And that's what we want. That's what the servants want, because we don't care about the society and all the bullshit that it extols, it exalts. We sold to the spirit because we love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And the prophets, we're not going to stop until we see the utter destruction of every single wicked person. Because just like it says, again, mockery and reproach are from the proud. So you can mock us, you can scoff at us, talk shit about us. Do what you got to say what you got to say. But vengeance as a lion shall lie and wait for them. And yo, we're going to get you bad, man. We're going to get all you. Woo, I could go in, but let me stop right there. The whole point is prayer. We got to pray for the end of Babylon the Great, because it's already right there. Revelation 17 is being fulfilled as we speak. Everybody is looking at Babylon, especially Nero, for the piece of shit that he is. And those Amalekites that he loves to exalt, he loves to show them so much reverence. Don't worry, all that is going to be a thing of the past soon enough. So I'm going to end out right there and say, Kol Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Say Shalom to all you Akim who believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I say it yet again, Shalom to the elect. Shalom to all those that work for Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.